They're a little, they're not, the joints are, I haven't quite, they're not snug yet. They're, I get them close, like within 0.5 millimeter, and then I start shaking the net, because as you adjust here, it changes how it fits and stuff. So I'm just really roughing it out with my eyeball. Okay, so I haven't got, should turn the music down. Okay. Yeah, so you can see there's that space, eh? I'm just basically trying to get this tighter and tighter and tighter. There's a little bit more space here than here. And see, this is almost perfectly snug, so I'm gonna have to go here and just adjust that slightly. And I'm gonna have to make sure that this is parallel, so there's no, like, it can easily, quite to exaggerate, it can easily go this way, right? So there's, like, for instance, it could be more open here than here. Right now it's pretty good. But you just go back and forth and back and forth. And right now, I'm just trying to get the neck very close to the actual dimensions, you know? Probably within 1 millimeter or so, because I want to give myself a bit of headroom in case something happens. Because stuff always happens. Some weird stuff will happen. That's okay, it's just part of the process. You can see how it moves a bit? That'll be snugging up, so it's, you really can't do that when it's snug together. That's the goal anyway. Here's the tangent of, this is a little bit unusual, this shape for me. I really thought this would be lovely, which it is. Yeah, so anyway, that's all about. Coming along. Yeah, hey, how's it going? So I got the glasses. I don't really need glasses for distance much, but I need them for close-up stuff. It really helps. Where are we? Okay, here we go. Yeah, so we're off doing the sao. Oh, this last bit, like getting those joints tight, takes days and days and days. And I kind of go to it and do it for a while, and as soon as I sort of start losing focus just slightly, then I'll stop and continue later that day or the next day, because there's always other things to do, you know. At some point soon I'll put the skin on the body, the do, and there's a part, the nakago, has to attach to here, which is the kind of like the part that connects to the body. So that would be a next sort of big thing to do. So it's what I do is I try to space it out so I've got the really, really super fine 1/10 of a millimeter crap, and then I have something bigger to go to that I can just go whoosh. That's still pretty fine tuning, but it's a really different feel. So mostly there's something to do to take yourself away from um, the really detailed stuff. And then it'll be kind of done, and I'll sand it and fine tune it further, and then varnish it, or not varnish it, I do French polish on this one, or oil sometimes. Yeah, anyway, I guess that's that. It's a gorgeous day. Here, let's look at the stream. Yeah, there it is. It's the cool season has come on, and it's the best time of year to be doing anything. Yeah, okay, bye. I thought this is the other side. You see how the mortise and tenon, they're not quite snug together. Right? But I'll work it with it like this for a little while, you know. I want to show you this a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit off here. Anyway, look at that, eh? Dung, 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 dung. That looks crazy difficult. I had a special trick. Anyway, I love it. Love the way that looks. Unfortunately, the kamigoma, what we call the nut in the guitar lounge, goes across here, and I don't think you're going to see that join. I'd like to be able to show it a bit, but it might end up covering it. So, and anyway, the wood looks different, but this hasn't really been touched in a number of days, so it just naturally kind of darkens from the oils coming out. This has been sanded. When did I do this? I guess I can't remember. I reshaped this. I guess I did it this morning. Yeah, so you can see how much it's lighter, right? Anyway, yeah. Eventually that'll probably just blend in. And it's from the same piece of wood, so I'm assuming it will. Anyway, pretty nice, eh? Here's the back. It's looking quite good, I must say. This curve, I really love this curve here that's coming out of it. One thing on Kyle's book, Shamisen in Japan, it's an excellent book if you want to learn about Tsugaru Shamisen or make one, etc., is that there's very few straight lines in the Tsugaru Shamisen. Even the fingerboard, which is straight now, more or less, it's probably not totally straight, except to flatten it. Even this has a curve, it comes down, and it comes up to about here. Big exaggeration though, probably 1 millimeter down, and also this part of it across here curves like this. It's like a dish, you know? And that's really small too, like half a millimeter. It's a nutty instrument. Okay, bye. Okay, hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm back again. Again, I don't have the mic going. I'm going to show you something else I do when doing the hang on. Something else I do when I'm doing the mortise and tenon joints. I have this file. Alright, here we go. This is a file, believe it or not, for filing maybe spark plugs or something. Anyway, it's great. It's totally flat on both sides, very thin. Now, if you look here, it's going to be hard to see on the camera, but it looks pretty good, but you might notice this bit right here slightly wider, just right in there. And also to see that little knobbly thing. That doesn't matter because this will be filed down a bit, so stuff like that probably won't show up. Anyway, so here you can see it's loose, but here it's tighter, and up here. Because the problem is, it's hard to see what's going on, right? Because when it gets this tight together, like we're talking, I don't know, like a millimeter here. It'll go closer, it's just this width because it has to fit the file. Like it's actually, we're talking about, I don't know, 1/10 of a millimeter off, but it's enough to really notice, right? The thing is, you might see it here on the surface, but, okay, here's a good example. Sorry, I'm just babbling away here. Here I can put this through pretty easily. There's a little resistance, but not much. But when I go closer in, closer to the tenon, I can feel more resistance, right? So, what I'll do is I'll just go back and forth here very slowly. And I'll just do that until it all snugs together. This is the crazy, what do you call it? OSD, no, VS. Obsessive OCD, that's it. Obviously I'm not. Anyway, so I can feel a lot of resistance right now. It's resting, it's right against the tenon in there. And this kind of thing is so fine that it's hard to see. Like if I was using, oh, there it's much better. See how easier it's going through. If I was working with pine or something, let's flip it. Okay, so if I was working with pine or something, you could get away with more because the wood itself will compress. This wood won't compress at all. It might as well be working with steel or stone, you know? So you kind of, I don't work with steel, I never did, never interested, but I think approaching it with that kind of idea in terms of precision. Like I remember in high school, not high school, in between high school and grade school, 7 and 8, we had shop and everything. They didn't introduce shop. Anyway, steel was always you had to be the most precise with, and the same thing with this stuff. Anyway, it's super fun. Just thought I'd show you that, what I do to get the fine tuning of the, I don't even know what it is in Japanese. It's a mitsuori sao, but these, just call them Morse and tenon joints. Okay, bye.